We've just been wandering through the really, really windy passages. And you'll come around a corner and there'll be 5 guys sat with machine guns.
There's coldness there, there's karma. There's heat, there's flames, there's lava. Volcanic, rock comedy gets manic. I know what I'd rather.
This is Rocinha, one of Rio de Janeiro's most formidable favelas.
It's so easy, like kids at the age of 7, 9 years old. And then, you know, the criminals were like asking them for little favors.
You're about to have a little boy. Are you ever worried that your children may be drawn into the same thing?
It's a concrete wilderness wedged between lush rainforest and a gorgeous beachfront. And it's a world entirely of its own.
Here, the police supposed to control, but also the drug gangs control. So you kind of have like an extra security, right?
Muito obrigada.
Thank you very much. How much do I owe you?
$1,000.
$1 million, Phil.
$1 million.
But life here is raw and dangerous. Rocinha has a certain reputation, and more than lives up to it.
His mom had to ask favor for the drug lord, how she paid, working for them, and also prostitution.
Get ready to see an alternative side of Rio.
Look, the safari, the safari.
That's a safari.
Safari! Are you guys hungry?
So we are in Rio de Janeiro, said in the most English accent ever. It's one of the things we're going to do is explore the favelas. When I said to people before I came here, I said I'm going to Rio, and they said make sure you stay out of the favelas. And I was like, well, that's what we're doing.
Almost straight away from the comfort of our taxi, we get our first impression of favela life.
No, camera.
No camera. Yeah, good, thank you. Obrigada. Well, obrigada.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in an Uber at the moment, and our very kind Uber driver said to Steve, who's filming out the window, said, put the camera down, we're not allowed to film. There are quite a lot of areas where it's quite dangerous to have a camera out.
That was the entrance to the favela.
That was the entrance to the favela that we just passed by, so we have to be a little bit careful. Obrigada, muito obrigada. Ciao, ciao.
Guy, our guide for our filming in Rocinha over the next few days, if he's not next to us, we won't be filming. That's how it is here. Guy knows the place inside out and knows a lot of the locals, which is going to be invaluable when we're navigating the streets with cameras. Today, he's taking us to the home of a Rocinha resident called Victor.
So we are going to meet Victor?
Yeah, Victor became a celebrity. He's a multitask boy.
Okay.
He's a construction guy, he's a trapper, he's a rapper, he's a taxi, he rides his motorbike.
A trapper and a rapper?
Trapper.
What's a trapper?
Rapper, yeah. He was born and raised in Rocinha.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's a very adorable guy.
Victor's house is located in a sensitive part of the favela. He asked us not to film on the roads outside his house because his neighbours are narcos. Turf battles for Rocinha have long been a part of its history. Today, the Comando Vermelho are in charge, having violently reclaimed power as recently as 2017. Stay with us for more on this notorious drug gang later in the episode.
Mi casa, su casa.
Sim. Em casa, sua casa.
Mi casa, su casa. Feliz Natal.
Feliz Natal.
Feliz Natal.
Pode entrar?
Hola.
Minha esposa, que é o Steve.
Victor and his wife Magna are expecting their second child.
So beautiful.
Obrigada.
They have another daughter, Ana Manuela, who is 6 years old.
She's going to work now. She's going to work from 4 to 10. Yeah, she works in a shopping mall next to my house. Yeah, Gavi,
Ela vai
tchau,
trabalhar.
tudo de bom. Valeu, você também.
Tchau, bom trabalho.
Like many people in the favela, Victor is known
Onde
as
vai
a
aparecer
hustler,
tu aí, bonito?
meaning he does whatever he can to bring in money.
Tell us, Victor, what you do.
Pedreiro,
Woodwork, construction work,
sou lá de
Uber
Minas,
driver,
sou mototáxi,
motorbike taxi driver,
sou
painter,
professor de
boxing
boxe.
coach, and rapper.
É, moleque. Cara, eu acho que
My main passion was boxing. I dreamed of becoming a professional fighter. But there's not enough investment in athletes from the favelas, so I was never able to train properly.
I guess this is a place where a lot of people aren't granted the luxury of being able to design their own life. If you want to be a boxer, it's that much harder.
Because of like life is so tough and he has to struggle, you know, every day having multiple professions. That kind of like dream got away, right?
For Victor and his family, growing up in Rocinha meant facing up to the struggles of survival from a young age. When he was 8 years old, he and his sister were severely injured in a fire. This was caused by an exploding gas bottle his family used to cook corn in.
His whole body burned out, and when he opened his eyes, his sister was already bald. His uncle was like all burned out too. He ran into like a evangelical church, and he was asking the lady workers there, helping me, I need water. And they'll be like, get away, kid, get away. There's some devil inside your body because you're on fire. Get away. And guess who helped him? The police. The police rescuing him, take him to the hospital.
After that, I went through plastic surgery.
So after that, he went through like a surgery and plastic surgery. His mom had to ask favor for the drug lord. So she borrowed money from him, right? And then she had to pay. How she paid? Working for them, right? And also prostitution.
Sex work is a big business for the narcos in the favelas, and just one of the many ways they assert control. At the top of the pile, Comando Vermelho, or Red Command, are currently regarded as the most powerful criminal gang in Rio. The organization started out as a left-wing political rebellion, but turned violent with the influx of cocaine into the city in the 1980s. They quickly dropped their political ideology, instead focusing on making money from selling guns and drugs. But just like in the films, inevitably, many of the drug lords wound up either dead or in prison. After their release, a group of retired Red Command gangsters set up a podcast called 01 Survivors, aiming to teach young people that crime doesn't pay. Each week, they invite ex-offenders to tell their stories on how they embraced a life of crime and, crucially, how they escaped it.
8 tiros.
8 tiros. E aí, meu irmão, o 9º Batalhão dizimou meus amigos todos. Só ficou 20%. Ele dizimou até um sobrinho meu, esse Duda Careca, que era...
The ambition is to save at least 100 young lives a year by highlighting the dangers involved in picking up a weapon. Rocinha can be a brutal place, and struggle is a part of everyday life here. So it's surprising to discover that there are also opportunities to make some serious money in the favela.
A lot of the time, people live in the favelas because they're working in hotels or working in restaurants, basically in hospitality, and where they can afford to live is within the favela. But then there are people who are working in the favela and earn enough money to live outside the favela.
Ricardo is a businessman with a thriving food shop on Rocinha's main drag. His best-selling product is açaí, which is blended fruit.
Ricardo, Emília.
Como va você? Estou bem.
Hola.
Steve.
Nice to meet you, Ricardo.
Hey.
Here you go.
Oh my God.
He's gonna teach you how to blend the açaí, right? Are you ready?
I mean, never.
You wanna blend it with banana or just plain?
Yeah, banana would be good.
Banana. Banana.
Acai was originally born in the Amazon. It's been in Rio for a little bit more than 30 years.
And why did you decide to do this in the first place?
I spotted an opportunity. Acai was very popular outside the favelas in the downtown, wealthy areas of Rio. But no one was selling it inside the favela. So I thought it would work here in Rocinha too. And it was a success right away.
Running a business inside the favelas has added benefits for Ricardo and his customers.
Comparing to outside of the favela, right? Like this size here, for example, the half-liter one, you pay outside almost 40.
40 instead of 12.
Exactly.
Wow.
3 times more.
Do you think you make more money here inside the favela than outside of the favela with the same business?
Outside, they pay a lot of taxes. They pay a lot of rent. Here, we don't have to. I'm able to make much more with a business inside the favela.
Ricardo rents a shop from a doctor who lives in affluent São Conrado. He keeps trying to buy the shop, but the doctor refuses because he makes so much money from Ricardo every month.
The most important part of making açaí is not forgetting to put the lid on before we blend. Otherwise, it goes everywhere.
Yeah. Muito obrigada.
Thank you very much. How much do I owe you?
$1,000.
Would you get a job here based on the state of that?
For your first time of doing it, I would hire you, but then you would have to improve.
Yeah, this is the traditional one, açaí blended with banana. Is it good? Really good. Do you want some milk powder?
No.
It's a really good combination.
Milk powder. Like
Powder milk. Powder milk.
Like for babies.
Yes, for baby, exactly. But you see now. There you go. Go. Tell me about it. So yummy, right? Do you want some peanuts?
Do I stir it or just?
Yeah, you can stir it.
I mean, I'll chuck everything in. Can you become rich from a business in the favela?
Absolutely. He's rich. I can tell he's rich. You know, he has money. He has 13 employees. He's still struggling because he works from 14 to 6 hours a day.
Right.
So that means he doesn't have a quality life.
So he's making a good living out of this. He doesn't have a quality of life because he has to fire at it so hard.
Exactly.
14 plus hours a day.
What about people that own property? They're like,
They make a lot of money, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's like people that owns like the whole building, and one building has like 15 units, and then you multiply by, I don't know, $100, $150 per month, multiply by 15. Oh, come on. They make more money than people that live in New York or London.
I think there's a stigma though, isn't there, with the word favela, or same with like slum.
So the way I see this favela, I consider like a neighborhood. So Rocinha is the name of a neighborhood. And look, 99% of the people are honest people. They're hard work people, you know? And there are a lot of talent people like soccer players, musicians, you know, actors. Yeah, you know, this place is amazing. I love to come here.
Back with Victor, he wants us to see the beauty of Rocinha for ourselves. So today he's wearing his tour guide hat.
Yeah.
There we go.
Go.
Porta do céu. Gate of heaven. This is a $1 million view. $1 million view. Yeah, here we have a kind of like an aerial view of the Rocinha. We can have a exactly feeling how big it is, right?
So this is all Rocinha.
Yeah, and these are all water tanks, right?
Yeah.
To provide water to the houses.
We came across this tiny little doorway, and on the outside it says Gate of Heaven. And Gate of Heaven then led onto this. Ready? It's beautiful. Beautiful. Porta de something, Porta de Gate of Heaven. We've just been wandering through the really, really tiny, windy passages in the Rocinha Favela. And Victor Hugo was like, you gotta give me the cameras. I'm gonna carry them, because everywhere you walk, they're teeny tiny, and you'll come around a corner and there'll be 5 guys sat with machine guns. Yeah, we're just describing how entering into this labyrinth, Victor Hugo is like, I'm going to take the cameras.
Oh, why we're not allowed?
Why is it so important?
Well, because we passed through some drug points.
Right.
That's where they sell drugs, right? And also there's some, checking points of security for them to make sure who is coming in and out.
One of the most striking things you find here are the clumps of black wires overhead, everywhere you turn.
Victor, are you paying for electricity in the favela?
I pay about $4 or $5 a month. Most people don't.
Because this tangle mess, anytime that someone new comes in, how does this work?
Well, they just connected the wires into each other. That's how we call gato.
Is it dangerous?
A lot of times it explodes because of the heat.
The word you use, gato. Is it gato?
Gato.
Gato. What does that mean?
Gato, there are many meanings.
Yes.
Gato means cat. Gato means someone that is handsome. Or gata, which is the female, like, oh, you're so hot, you're pretty. Or it could be like stealing the electricity.
Or stealing the electricity, which I guess in a way is also hot.
Most of the people don't pay.
Yeah.
30% of the light that I pay, 30% I pay more because they steal. Let's say you own a bar, you own a restaurant, you don't want to pay.
Yeah.
Boom, illegal connection.
So they're like sort of favela electrician guys that specialize in hooking up someone new.
Yeah, most of the time, they're like people that work in the electricity company and they're very knowledgeable.
You can hire the people that work in the electricity business to illegally hook you up.
It's like an extra service, right? They get paid by the company, but look, I can go to your house, do some little extra. You give me some little extra, I can hook you up, why not? And not only electricity, but also cable TV, water, agua.
I can hook you up literally and metaphorically.
Everything.
When my daughter was a baby, I wasn't buying nappies from the pharmacy. I was buying directly from the driver delivering to the pharmacy.
It's like getting the MacBook that fell off the truck.
Yeah.
Off the back of a truck. So these people, they have like a sideline. They have an unofficial sideline to... They work for the TV company or the phone company or the water company, and then they just sell it.
Got a little side hustle.
Brazil's the country of corruption, the country of bribes.
It turned into something really common on our daily basis.
Based on this, it would be easy to assume that favelas are lawless havens for crime and criminals. But the law does apply here, just not how you think.
This is something normal, right? There's just like a chain to lock the bike. It's an e-bike. But outside of here, you would never see like that. Someone would take it. But here they don't. One of the rules, you're not allowed to rob.
If that was in London, that would be gone.
Oh, and same as in Rio.
Yeah. Why is that?
Robbery is not allowed in the favela.
Is that enforced by the police or is that enforced by the favela community?
It's imposed by the drug lord.
the punishments are too bad
Yeah,
to talk about.
usually they get a piece of wood and hit on the guy's head as a punishment. Yeah, but they're so creative, you know. There are many ways of punishment, you know.
I guess the thing is, it's not enforced by the police. It's enforced by
them,
by the people living in the favela.
Correct.
It's a community and a law unto themselves.
So in a way, I suppose that for tourists, Guy, there's an extra layer of safety for people coming here, bringing money here. Compare tourists going somewhere like Copacabana or Ipanema to coming here. Where are you more likely to be targeted?
In Copacabana, it wouldn't be safe for you with the cameras.
Yeah, they snitch it. They pull out a gun or a knife. Here, the police supposed to control, but also the drug gangs control. So you kind of have an extra security, right? And they make way more money like selling drugs and weapons than those small stuff, you know? So they don't want, you know, those little robbers, thieves, dealing with thieves. It's not good for the community. There, look, the safari.
That's a safari.
Safari! Yeah, that's the type of tour that people hate it.
That's
Safari tour. Esse aqui é o safari de...
Literally saying you're going to see wildlife, isn't it?
Are you guys hungry? Yeah.
Slum tourism is becoming increasingly popular all over the world. Some would argue it enables social mobility as well as changing perspectives of those visiting, while others suggest it's voyeuristic classism at best, providing little real benefit to residents. We'll let you make up your mind for yourselves. Let us know how you feel in the comments. Rocinha is officially the most visited favela in Rio, with up to 600 tourists visiting every day. And there are scores of restaurants that rely on visitors' money to survive. One of them is this place, Restaurant Sabor na Brasa and Barbecue Buffet.
5-6 pounds.
Yeah.
All you can eat. So it's a buffet. You grab the plate, you help yourself, and then if you want to have the grill, add a little extra 1-2 pounds. But it's such a good deal. But believe me or not, for them, it's not cheap.
Grab a bit of food for you too.
There we go. And then, here we go.
El Vino, El Rosso.
Albino El Rosso. Albino El Rosso. Oh, you're fluent.
Yeah.
No, these are like, I cannot get enough of this stuff.
You love
Like,
the shit, don't you?
I love it. Yeah, get that sweet bean juice.
Selling it. Meat and beans. I don't think so, no.
No, it's real food. When you try to lose weight, you kind of avoid steamed rice.
Looks like Victor and me are on a date.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Victor, did you build all this? Did you do this?
Yes. I did it step by step. Go to work, make some money, buy the materials, bring it up. Build, money's gone, work again, save money, buy more materials, bring it up.
Victor, is this where you sit to plan your dreams?
The rooftop gives me peace of mind after long hours of work. I come up here and chill out and wish for better days. Just me and God. We talk, and God makes a plan for me.
Go on then, show how to do it.
Yeah. You show me. Yeah. Here. There we go. Do you think living here, growing up here, is it too easy for kids to get involved with crime?
Yes. First of all, the parents have to work longer hours, and so they end up leaving their kids on the street. The criminals know this happens and take advantage.
They're luring them with promises of money or
Exactly,
a better lifestyle.
and not only that, like criminals like prefer to recruit children,
Right.
because under 18 you don't go to jail.
So there's no kind of juvenile...
No. And then easy money, fast money, girls, access of machine guns. There's kind of like this fake power, you know, like they have, because they have weapons, drugs, and the girls are like staring at these guys, you know. But it's actually, it doesn't exist. They feel weak in the interior, you know, they're insecure, right? But with the guns, they pretend that they like confident and with attitude, right?
When we've seen kids with guns and like really young kids, are they given any kind of training with a weapon?
No, nothing. But it's so easy for kids, age 7 or 9 years old. First, they start hanging out with the gangs, just fooling around. Then the criminals start asking them for favors. Take this backpack full of drugs to this house. Or light fireworks if the police show up. That sort of thing, that's how it starts. And when they get older, they start moving up the grade, promoted by the criminals. And then they become a criminal at the age of 12, 13, 14, 15, or 17.
There's some of the favelas, like the drug lord is like 18, 19 years old.
How old were you when this first happened to you, when you first entered into this kind of business?
Around 18, I started doing favors for my mom. She was already heavily involved with the gangs. And when I was 20, I lost my daughter in an accident. And I felt like I had lost everything and had little to live for.
So almost as a result of the extreme trauma of losing a child who went headfirst into self-destruction.
He basically took any offer that like people were like offering to him, as long as they're paying good money.
Yeah.
He was down. You can imagine like all types of activities, like big stuff.
Big stuff.
Have any of your family members also been involved in this?
My uncle died because of the drug war.
E só teu tio e tua mãe que se envolveram?
He was killed by the gangs because he was a thief.
That his uncle was involved in a robbery. He tried to rob someone's house, and the girl's mom's got a heart attack. And then, you know, their family had some connections with people here. The crime tribunal decided to kill him because they're like bringing a lot of headache for them, right? Yeah, and the guy that killed his uncle, 1 week later, they killed him too.
You're about to have a little boy. Are you ever worried that your children may be drawn into the same thing?
My goal is to leave this place within 10 years. I want to make good money with tourism, with my recording studio, and to make good opportunities for my children.
So the ultimate aim is essentially to leave Rocinha and create a better life for your children.
I've lived in this urban world my whole life. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I want out.
And I was like, but how about the black beans and the acai? You're gonna miss it. I said, no, I asked them to deliver it to where I live, you know?
When I first thought about visiting favelas in Rio, I will happily admit that I was worried. People close to me had told me not to go anywhere near them for fear of crime and gangs. But actually, what I found being here in Rocinha has really surprised me. This is a place full of dreams, full of hope, and, as I've discovered, bristling with opportunity. It has its problems, and life is a constant battle for survival for many. but I've been overwhelmed by the differences between my preconceptions and the reality on the ground.
We are the land of carnival. We are the land of soccer.
Yeah.
You know, most of the people here, the majority are very talented people. The best soccer players like Adriano, Romario, Ronaldo, they all come from the favelas.
Yeah.
All the black actors that are in the movie industry, they come from the favelas.
It's few that manage to escape and get out.
But it's not impossible.
Yeah, but they didn't win because they don't have sewage, they don't have security, they don't have infrastructure.
Yeah.
So just a very tiny percentage of the people that come from the favelas won, succeed. How about the other 350,000 people, right? So yeah, I feel it. I'm very emotional, I cry.
Look at this view though. I mean,